Hello everyone, it's me Mark, and this is the deleted scenes video. We will be going through various scenes that were cut, starting with episode 1 and 2. There were originally these two men in suits that would appear in various scenes, working with Elaine. Quite a nice idea, and it was going to be kind of hinted at in episode 1 and 2, and also maybe even in future episodes.
Roger that.
Because of the fact that we often reuse actors, it kind of came across as a bit too naff. You know, Reese playing Agent Dave Ross and Dom playing Max Newman. It's like, it kind of looked a bit out of place, so we decided to cut it. But it's something kind of cool to look at. A bit of extra footage. When the seminar is over, when they first meet Turing, we have some extra shots of people leaving. As you can see, their shoes aren't necessarily spot on with the era, as well as the COVID signs on the floor. Robot arms. So we see the robot arm come out in episode 2. It breaks out of the packaging on the train, and these are just a couple of different shots, some more vigorous and aggressive than others. Exterior shots of when Dylan is nearly fired. So this was a nice shot just from the office scene. Seb did a fantastic job as the boss. Really great guy. Yeah, a shot that didn't make the cut in the end, sadly. This is a little bit of improv from episode 5, so I hope you enjoy.
What would aliens want with the chief of police?
Oh, fucking hell, I should do my job. I come to work 9 to 5, I put the numbers in, I go home to my disappointed wife.
Okay, and what do you do? Intelligence, right? Intelligence. Okay, you know the target, but you don't know anything else. Like, it's not very good intelligence.
Look, don't look at me. I'm just a numbers grunt. I don't run the fucking satellites, bro.
Well, then why have they sent you to me then? Like, surely they should send me top dog. I'm the doctor. Like, come on.
Look,
technically, I'm in charge.
Budget cuts, right? It's fucking. You see.
It's the Tories, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
We do love our improv, and even sometimes it does make the cut. So some extra shots of the TARDIS. I think this is, if I'm correct, down in the woods. Yes, it is. So here's different versions of the same shot of the police box down the wood. Something worth keeping hold of, you know. That beautiful police box. Good times. And you can see the wire on the top. That's probably why it wasn't included. And the light's not exactly central on the top. Some extra stuff from when they go to Alta's base. So this is some clips with Maddie or Elaine, Callum as the Doctor, and Annabelle as Isabella. Just some extra shots of wandering around the base. As you can see, the famous red door scene, but from a different angle. And here are some shots from above, which are quite nice. Sadly, that building's completely gone now. They demolished it. So maybe they're watching this YouTube channel and they knew what we did. And of course, some other great scenes from Sam as the Doctor and Harry as the Deacon. Again, stuff that got cut just because it wasn't necessarily needed and it didn't work with the pacing. Again, some nice shots just when they find the hole in the base, but from different angles. I believe there's a really nice one looking from the outside looking in a second, which is really nice.
No, you don't. They'll kill you.
Yeah, that's a lovely shot. It's a shame. I think one of them did make the cut, but it was a slightly different one. But fun nonetheless. And more of an establishing one. Bit more depth to the scene. I believe Louis Comajong was cameraman for this day. Did a fantastic job. And we got some shots of Sam and Harry running away when they disrupt the hybrid machine. So this is from inside the TARDIS. Inside the TARDIS? Yes, it is inside the TARDIS. That's correct. Some extra lever shots. We probably did maybe 4 or 5 of them, and here are some spare ones. We went with one in the end, but I don't believe it was any of them. Some shots of them entering the TARDIS with the lovely black backdrop outside. And this is what I was thinking, exterior of the TARDIS. So these are shots that were cut of the Doctor, Isabella and Elaine running to the police box. And the reason they were cut is because they run from the wrong direction. So you might recognise the tail end of these shots, because the ending of it was used, but the beginning of it and the running up those stairs was not included. in the end, they're meant to be running from the left side. They're not meant to be coming from down those stairs. So in the end, it was cut. But something cool to look at nonetheless. Look at old police box, lovely saturated blue police box. And some extra shots of when Elaine's running away and she's had enough of the Doctor and Isabella. Dalek shots. Ah, yes, so this is when Dylan has become a hybrid. And these are just sort of alternative shots. This is before the green light was added in post. So this is the original Dalek, but it's the Dylan hybrid Dalek. And it's just some alternative shots, some alternative close-ups, some nice stuff, stuff that would be a shame to lose, so it's good to keep hold of it. And these are just some soldier shots when they arrive on Skaro and they get greeted by, what's his name, Lieutenant Val? I think it's Val,
Come with me.
Pierce did a fantastic job. Very good, very nice shot. Ah yes, so originally there were going to be scientists in Otto's chamber, his throne room, but due to COVID we were unable to get as many people on set, so we had to reuse actors and put them in some very goofy masks. Now I'm so glad this got cut, because look at it, it looks absolutely ridiculous. They do appear though in the final version of the episode, but they are heavily edited and they're on a screen, and their lines are all dubbed by famous Doctor Who fan people. So from memory, I think Nathan Carter voices one. I think Daniel J. Patton might voice one. Yeah, so we got some great cameos. Dom G. Martin, I believe, voiced one. So yeah, this is what they looked like. They look utterly ridiculous. They look like they've taken someone's face off and worn it. It's proper scary stuff. But in the end, they just appear in the background on a screen.